Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. It is just sad to hear what is going on in Palestine on a daily basis. I personally am no longer active in following the news because it is just so painful. Even if you look at the news sites, the news channels that are in support of the Zionist regime, even they are giving the figures of the innocent casualties that have taken place in Palestine. They have even confirmed that the majority, like more than the half of these casualties, those are children. When I was at school and I used to read during the history lessons about the Crusades, I would just imagine with myself, how could the world let that happen? Even European historians, Christian historians, they have admitted that the Crusaders, they went there and slaughtered innocent Muslims. I would just be amazed at it. How could the world let it happen? And I thought that it could never happen again. But now, today, the entire world, is witnessing live on social media. The world is witnessing innocent Palestinians being killed by the regime of Netanyahu. Netanyahu himself is a corrupt politician. He is not someone loved by the Jews. The brutality and the killing of innocent people that is going on in Palestine, it is not a conflict or war between Islam and Judaism. It is clearly an oppression going on by the Zionist regime in power in the region. Anybody with a little knowledge of history, they know how Israel came to existence. Great Britain used to rule the world. And when its global empire was about to sink, they did many things. They divided India into pieces. They created the state of Israel as a colonial project. And they even tried to keep on influencing indirectly some of the countries, which used to be under their empire. The United Nations was created with the purpose, with the aim to prevent wars, to prevent atrocities, to prevent the repetition of what happened to the Jews living in Nazi Germany, to prevent all of those things. But purposely, big powers were giving more power in the United Nations. If the whole world comes together and condemns Israeli atrocities in Palestine, the United States will veto it. People are screaming about democracy, one man, one vote. But when it comes to countries, not every single country has one vote. 5 big powers, they can veto any resolution. And this is not just a battlefield war. There's also an information war going on. The Zionist regime in power, they have favorable coverage in the international media. And the IDF is constantly bombarding hospitals. When they bombard a hospital, they give an excuse of Hamas tunnels under the hospital. They bombard the hospital, innocent people die, and then when researchers research that region, they realize there was nothing about Hamas in that region. But who holds the IDF accountable? No one. And recently, Netanyahu has announced that Israel will take control of Gaza. So they have split Gaza into pieces. They have bombarded heavily, and now they will be militarily present in Gaza. And they are saying they will be there until Hamas is eradicated. And then when we look at the Muslim Ummah, when we look at the civilians, at the ordinary Muslims who do not have any power with them, they are in shock. They are feeling the pain of their Palestinian brothers and sisters. And everyone is asking the same question. Why are our leaders of the Muslim world silent? Why aren't they doing something to stop this atrocity from happening?